Hey guys, LordKing here again with another video. Today's actually going to be a review video of last night's Dragonball Super 82. I hope you all actually did watch it because it was quite interesting what went on. So let's go into it. So first of all, we have the gods, the Kaioshins of Universe 11. They all want Toppo to fight and show Universe 11's power, show that they're not meant to be feared. And obviously Goku's enjoying this. He's kind of all the gods are discussing, and they all ask Xeno pretty much to let them fight. So Xeno's they both love the fighting, they like the exhibitions, so they obviously just approve straight away. Goku instantly, he's going Super Saiyan right off the bat. He's instantly just says, I'm just going to go straight into Super Saiyan, not start with his base form rubbish he normally sometimes does. He just decides to go Super Saiyan. Now the two, they're talking a fair bit in between. It's almost like a bit of a trash talking battle going back and forward. They are talking a bit to each other, Toppo and Goku. And you have Beerus, who's actually worried a little bit that the other gods and the universes are analysing Goku. But then Whis says that they can analyse Toppo too. So now Gohan's almost secretly there. He knows Toppo is strong, and he's almost aware something's coming. So now Toppo has this almost red aura around him. It's almost like his maybe transformation sort of thing that he's trying to do. It's just like he's powering up, I assume. But the one thing I noticed, he did actually look a lot bigger than Goku. I'm not sure if that was just part of his powering up or whatever happened later on, maybe just the angle. But in that one point of the scene, he looked quite a lot bigger. So now obviously Goku is incredibly excited to fight, he always is, and Gohan's also, it seems quite excited as well. He's saying that he hasn't had this excited feeling in a long time, whatever he said. So I'm not sure, does that mean that Gohan is pretty much back now? He's getting back to his fighting sort of ways, he's enjoying it. Like obviously his last fight with Lavender, I don't know, maybe he is actually fully back. So Toppo, he does his weird fighting poses, his justice chanting talks. He starts hitting the ground with the like majestic justice music playing in the background, again obviously showing that he is this pure good sort of warrior guy fighting for good. I don't know if it's meant to set up something later. Maybe he's actually going to be they're going to be an evil, these pride troopers, obviously with their god. It's quite a weird sort of clowny god, so I don't know. Now then we have Toppo. He's kind of like charges at Goku, he like dashes above him, and he's kind of going for him, and Goku, he was just unexpecting what's going to happen. He just almost snap vanished. Toppo almost snap vanished above Goku, and it was Goku was really quite shocked at the speed of how he did it. He then came down and did this justice tornado on Goku, and almost everything that was happening after that is Toppo was just seeing everything Goku did. Obviously he's in a Super Saiyan form, but he was seeing almost everything he did, and Toppo was a lot faster at this point. And then he did this sort of Justice Crusher, I think it was called, armbar. It was quite cool. It was almost like an MMA sort of move. He did like this armbar, and he basically dislocated Goku's arm, I think is what Beerus was saying. So Goku kind of landed his little head kick, and he got out of this Justice Crusher armbar sort of lock, and he pops his shoulder back in. And Beerus says that because of that, he must be kind of good at these joint lock sort of things. So he must be maybe a close range sort of guy. So obviously he's a close range guy who does some big sort of moves. He's one of those big brutes you see in almost most games or TV programs. They have to be a little bit closer, is what Beerus is saying. So now Toppo does even more of these justice chant things, and all the other gods are impressed with the justice chants. So it's obviously people starting to like Universe 11, giving them a bit of a boost. So now Goku, he kind of just rushes forward in a blitz when he says it's his turn, and he kind of just does whatever he can to actually kind of just basically hit Toppo, to be honest. And Toppo, he's almost too quick. He just dodges everything and he sees what's coming, so he doesn't really get hit. And then Toppo kind of they're almost saying that he's a close range guy. No more close range is what Goku's saying. So Toppo then does this Justice Blast, maybe sort of, I didn't actually catch what he said. Justice Blast sort of thing out of Ki Blast out of his fingers, and then sends like a huge ki wave after to show that he's this diverse fighter and doesn't just rely on these joint locks or close range moves. So now obviously Goku does a Ki Blast as well. The Ki Blast causes smoke, and then when the smoke is clearing, Toppo dashes behind Goku from the shroud of smoke, and it was so quick that Goku had no idea where he was. It was almost like an instant transmission sort of thing, and he then gets Goku in this bear hug sort of move, and the gods of Universe 11 actually then specified that the bear hug is called the Justice Rear Naked Choke, which is again quite a good sort of I don't know, WWE MMA sort of terminology. It's quite cool they're using it. So the Justice Rear Naked Choke causes Goku to, in quite a lot of pain, and you can see he's almost like losing it a bit. It's almost like in WWE when, I don't know if anyone watches WWE, I used to when I was younger, when someone has a submission in and the ref holds their arms up, and then when they think they're almost going unconscious and they hold their arm and they drop it, and they do it like 3 times, and on the 3rd time the person kind of keeps their arm up in like this heroic sort of hurrah. So Goku eventually, he's in a lot of pain, he goes back to his normal form because he's obviously under pain. Whatever happens, maybe he has to power down a little bit, and he basically, everyone's looking around like, my gosh, I think Goku may be done here. Gohan still seems relatively confident Goku will be alright, but Goku's clearly in pain. He obviously knows his dad. So Goku, he's now in his base form, but then he just instantly just bursts and goes into Super Saiyan Blue. He bursts out of the rear naked choke, and he's kind of just there smirking, to be honest. So now the tables have pretty much turned. So what's going to happen now is one of the best bits, where Goku is kind of just going straight at Toppo. He's putting the hands on him, basically. He's almost uncatchable. Toppo can't really see what's coming. He can't really block anything, and he's just hitting him with numerous punches. The two then clash across the arena, damaging loads of stuff. Goku's doing some good counters. This was probably the best part of the episode. The fight scenes were really Dragon Ball Z-esque, with some really good music in the background. Maybe it's new music, or I'm not too sure if I've heard it before, but it's some really cool music. We then saw the Kamehameha. Goku's doing the Kamehameha, and he did the thing that he did against Cell. It was the instant transmission warp Kamehameha. So both of them were going to do pretty much their signature blast, the Kamehameha versus the Justice Blast or whatever, and they would have obviously met in the middle of the two blasts, and Goku instead does the instant transmission and kind of warp Kamehameha, the same thing he did against Cell, obviously, and he did it next to Toppo, basically on top of him, and in the background this incredible guitar solo was playing. It was a really cool scene. It reminded me, just took me back a little bit. So then when the smoke obviously comes up from where Goku's done this right on top of Toppo, when it clears, Toppo's still there and pretty much just, he's alright, he's holding his shoulder a bit, but he's a little bit worn down, and Goku's laughing a bit because he expected Toppo to still be there. I think he knows he's powerful. So now Toppo is pretty much just angry. His uniform is damaged. So obviously Toppo is, I think these guys are almost a bit more comical in the sense they are so self-proud. They serve these warriors, their uniforms can't even get damaged, like some Uber police or something, I'm not too sure. So he's angry, he starts to power up, and he starts to pose again. Goku does his Kaioken, so at this point we're all thinking, oh wow, this could be going down. But then a rather annoying part, but I suppose it saves it for a little bit, the Grand Priest Daishinkan basically just calls an end to the fight when it's pretty much at its climax, where they're both going to be powered up and going for it. So I'm assuming this is going to maybe set up a rematch later on in the actual Universal Tournament when they are both at full power. So that it probably will, which is relatively annoying that he did call off the match, Daishinkan. But it was a little bit odd that he just called it off, and both Xenos were almost okay with it. Not saying that they weren't, because he kind of convinced them, saying it would be good to have them not kill each other or whatever. But the Xenos were okay with it. I would have thought they would have maybe just said, oh no, let them fight or whatever. I'm not sure, this is maybe conspiracy theories of Dragon Ball Super. Maybe Daishinkan is the actual Xenos. Who knows? So after this, Goku seems to do his standard thing where he kind of tells the opponent they're powerful and they're a good fighter, blah blah blah. So he tells Toppo he's powerful pretty much and would like to fight him again. He offers to shake his hand. Toppo refuses because he still thinks that Goku is basically evil and the enemy. So now Toppo says he isn't the most powerful in Universe 11, and Jiren the Grey is. So I'm not sure if you keep up with spoilers, but most people know his name is Jiran, and also you can see him in the intro, the bold sort of alien guy that Goku is fighting. That he's the most powerful from that universe. So he's saying if he is on par with Toppo, if Goku's on par with Toppo, there's no way he'll be able to beat this Jiran. So now it all kind of ends so much, and Beerus is saying Goku shouldn't be excited. He had a really close fight with the second ranked person in Universe 11, and if Jiran can beat Goku, then Goku isn't prepared. So Beerus is always stressed out of it. And Daishinkan then does this really cool scene where he starts to show the arena being built with the godly music we've already seen before. He's pretty powerful sort of guy, isn't he? He then announces the arena will be made in 40 hours, so less than 2 days. So this is sooner than almost everyone thought. Everyone's shocked here. So now everyone goes back home, to their relative universes. Whis pretty much says that Goku's going to be a target because of what's happened, where he's now friends with Xenos, everything like that. Goku's really relaxed as always, and Beerus is stressed as always. So now Goku needs to find 10 people quick in less than 40 hours, maybe like 38 hours or something they may have said. And now, obviously, Beerus being one of the funniest characters he is in the series, he asks Whis to bribe the Grand Priest, which is his dad, and to which Whis replies no. Goku then argues with Beerus a lot. Maybe that's also another thing, where they argue quite a fair bit now. Maybe Goku isn't as scared of Beerus anymore that he used to be in that god sort of thing. Is that maybe a thing where he thinks he can almost beat him? That the fear is now pretty much gone between Goku from Beerus. So now, episode 83 preview, we've got Bulma is still pregnant, and Vegeta saying he's not going to enter the tournament because the birth of his child is going to be within the time, and obviously the tournament's in 39 hours or whatever. So Goku asks Whis to do something, probably bring the birth of Bra forward, and basically we see that at the end the baby is actually born. Basil, maybe he's in the that room of spirit and time where the dark memories can come up and kind of haunt him. Maybe he's facing his fears or whatever, and they've made up this memory for him where he fights Basil, because obviously it would be someone else's memory. But maybe that's sort of a theory on that. But let me know what you guys thought of this review. Leave your comments in the section below. I'll put some links in maybe to the episode 83 preview if you wanted to. Hopefully I can make this a regular thing if you guys enjoyed it. So thank you as always, and don't forget to like, share with your friends and family or whoever may like these sort of videos, and subscribe. Hopefully also Monday morning I should maybe have a UFC sort of review video coming out as well, so look forward to that, guys. Thank you. LordKing out.